Gentle movement during pregnancy does not only belong in a structured workout. It belongs in the real, unpredictable moments of your day-to-day life. It can serve you right before a difficult appointment, or while you find yourself in a waiting room, or perhaps when your body feels completely frozen. In this video, I want to show you where gentle movement can fit in your daily life. Not as another thing to add to your to-do list, and not as a workout, but as support that you can actually use when you need it the most. In case you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sonia Ogden. I am a core, pelvic floor, and movement coach for moms. On this channel, I help moms to rebuild trust with their bodies through purposeful, functional movement during pregnancy, postpartum, and everyday motherhood. Welcome, glad to have you here. In our last video, I shared 3 simple tools to help to calm your body. Feel free to check the link in the description for the last video. In this video, we are shifting our focus as to when and where we incorporate these tools. When many moms hear the word movement, they automatically picture a workout, a class, or a routine that requires extra time on top of an already busy schedule. That is not the case. When it comes to movement, some of the most helpful movement support actually happens in the small transition moments that you are already living in. One of the most powerful places to use gentle movement is right before you have an appointment. Maybe you are going to your appointment. Maybe it's your prenatal appointment. You might be sitting in your car. Maybe you are bracing yourself before you walk into the building, before you walk into the clinic. Or maybe you are in the waiting room and you are just feeling the tension rise because you are anxious about what you might hear. Maybe you're there for your medical checkup. Maybe you're there to confirm your pregnancy. Maybe you're getting an ultrasound. Maybe you're about to find the gender of the baby. And maybe you are taking a parenting class. Maybe it's just a different kind of appointment. So as you feel the tension rise, this is the perfect opportunity for a quick physical reset. You don't need to force yourself to quote unquote look or feel peaceful. Instead, give your body a moment to feel steady before your appointment, before you step into the clinic, or before you answer questions, or before you advocate for yourself. So right before that appointment, that meeting you're about to have, you can simply do a simple breath reset. Taking the time to inhale and exhale before you ask your questions, before you advocate for yourself. If you are sitting in the chair, you can lightly shift your weight from side to side in the chair and give yourself some gentle movement. Or perhaps you sit a little bit taller while you are in the waiting room to give yourself a little bit more room to breathe. The goal is for you to be able to walk into that room feeling a little less rushed inside your body. If you are an organization that supports moms, when preparing a pregnant mom for an appointment or a class, the few minutes right before the conversation begins can completely change how she responds. Anyone who serves and supports pregnant moms knows that clients often arrive carrying heavy layers of stress, fear, or uncertainty. If the very first thing that a mom receives is a long list of questions, She may not be ready to fully open up or participate yet in the care that you want to offer to her. Creating an intentional, and I said intentional, brief pause before the conversation begins changes the entire tone of your care. It can be as simple as saying, before we get started, please know that there is no rush here. Or perhaps you can say, take a moment just to get settled before we get started. Or even, we can take this entirely one step at a time. This level of supportive care requires no special equipment and it takes very little time. She does not need to go to a gym to get that supportive type of care. So by pausing to do that, it simply gives a mom the physical space to be present before she is asked to process more information. Now, a second area where gentle movement can help is during the unavoidable waiting periods of pregnancy. Pregnancy takes about 40 weeks. So we are talking about you might be waiting for an appointment, like waiting for your first appointment. Maybe you are waiting for a phone call. Maybe you are waiting to just get your results back. Maybe you are waiting for the next step. You are waiting to find out the gender. You are waiting to find out if everything is okay with the baby. It's like waiting. And all this waiting during pregnancy can cause your mind to spin because your body is holding on to all of that uncertainty and complete stillness. So whenever you feel that tension building, give your body a gentle outlet. Maybe it just means you just slowly roll your shoulders back. Or maybe as simple as just placing your feet on the floor so that you can feel your weight on the floor. Or if your hands are clenched, simply relaxing your hands. And if you've been sitting for a while, maybe you can simply stand up and just walk slowly if that feels better than sitting. And all these gentle movements, this is not about distracting yourself from reality. This is about giving your body a physical way to be able to move through the anxiety instead of storing it all in your muscles. Gentle movement is also highly effective right before a difficult conversation. This might be a conversation with your healthcare provider. It might be a conversation with a support person or a family member. And it can also be a very heavy personal situation. Maybe it's navigating a relationship with a partner who does not want to be involved in the baby's life. These are hard conversations to have. So before you have those hard conversations, your body might already be bracing itself well before you open up your mouth. You may notice that your shoulders might lift a little, your jaws might tighten, you might notice that your breathing might be a bit shallow, and you might even notice that your posture may collapse a little. So if any of that is happening before you have a hard conversation, this is a great time for you to pause and just choose one physical anchor to help you to feel supported. Not 5 things, not 10 things, let's say just one thing. Even if it means that if you are sitting, that you are going to stand up with both feet firmly planted on the floor. Maybe you can just take the time to just lengthen your posture, create more breathing room in your torso. Or maybe it's just giving yourself a truth reminder, or just even a simple reminder that says, where you can say, I am allowed to ask for more time, or I do not have to answer everything immediately. When your physical foundation feels supported, it is a lot easier for you to speak because you give your body a signal of support. And again, it doesn't change the hard conversation. You are just better prepared to handle it. You can also use movement in the exact moments when you feel completely frozen. Pregnancy overwhelm, it doesn't always look like panic. Sometimes when you feel overwhelmed in your pregnancy, it just may feel like you're just not able to move forward, or you may feel like you don't know what to say, or you may feel like you don't know what to do. So you, in a way, kind of feel entirely stuck in your body. So whenever you are in that freeze state where you feel stuck, like you just don't know how to move forward, a big movement might just feel too much. So the goal here is to keep the movement incredibly small. Maybe it means that you just gently turn your head from one side to the other side. Maybe you can just open and close your hands, or just shifting your weight, or roll the shoulders. It doesn't need to be big. It just needs to be a small movement. And the purpose of that is to give your body this physical signal that you are not trapped in the position that you were in. Say you were sitting, you just get up. This is a signal that you are not trapped in that position. And even making a tiny shift from sitting to standing up, or just moving your hands, that small shift is actually enough to help you to take the next step. Gentle movement can also help in a class setting or in a group setting, say like a childbirth education class or during a maternal support programs. The thing is, moms often arrive at these classes carrying the exhaustion of the entire day. They may be coming in tired, distracted, physically uncomfortable, especially at the later part of the pregnancy. They might be mentally overloaded, and all of that is happening even before the leader or the facilitator even begins speaking. So if you are facilitating a group, opening up a group session with just one simple body-based movement will actually allow everyone to transition into the space. It will allow everyone to be present in the room. And maybe it could be to help everyone to adjust their posture if they are slouched, or as simple as a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Or it can be as simple as asking them to notice anywhere they are holding tension in the body. Because when a mom is overwhelmed, she is often holding tension somewhere or in multiple places in her body. So all these gentle movements, they actually help her to clear out any mental clutter. That way they are better able to participate and be able to receive what they're supposed to get from that group setting. In maternal care, assuming that providing more information automatically creates better support is a common mistake. Often, an overload of instructions or checklists simply creates more pressure for a mom who is already tired or overwhelmed. So, before introducing more teaching or more form or more advice to a pregnant mom who is overwhelmed, it will actually help to create just a brief window where a mom can actually settle first. This is something that can be woven in the start of any class or programs or appointments by simply saying something along the line of, before we jump into the topic today, before we jump into the class, before we jump into fill in the blank, let's just take a quick moment to be present in the room. Or it's just simply reminding the moms that you do not have to hold everything all at once right now. Let's just start with one step. This is exactly where movement support fits naturally into maternal care. This is not a separate fitness routine. This is not a place where you need to turn your organization into a workout space. These are gentle movement to help to support the moms that you serve. It is a practical way to ensure that a mom feels steady and present enough to actually receive the excellent resources and guidance that you are providing. And other places that you can use gentle movement is after an emotional moment. Let's just say that you've just cried over something, or maybe you've received hard news, and that hard news can be anything. It could be about a family member. It could be anything. Or maybe you just finished navigating a stressful disagreement. It is very common to try to rush right back into your day, even after you've had like a big emotional moment. One thing to keep in mind is that if you've just had a big argument, a hard conversation, a hard news, your body might still be holding on to that stress. You might feel shaky, you might feel heavy, you might feel completely disconnected. So your body might be experiencing a whole lot as a result of this big emotional event. This is actually a moment for you to be incredibly gentle with yourself. Maybe you can walk slowly if that feels good for you, or perhaps you can use the gentle sway to move side to side, or you can just stretch out your neck, stretch out your shoulders just to release the tension. And I want to say that you are not using movement to push past your emotions. You are just using movement as a way to help to support you to the experience. Here's a simple way to think about using gentle movement. Use it whenever your body needs physical support before your mind can fully engage. It's not something that you need to turn into a structured routine, and you don't need to do it perfectly. So whenever you feel pressure building up for whatever that may be happening, simply ask yourself one question. What would help my body to feel just a little bit more supported right now? That single question actually shifts you out of the overwhelm and reminds you that you have options. When I'm talking about gentle movement, this is not about the exercise. It is about that physical and practical layer of support that you can use in the middle of real life without the need to go to a gym, without the need to fly somewhere else. So being able to take these small movement moments before you have an appointment, while you're waiting, during a stressful conversation, all of that will actually help you to stay grounded, present, and connected to your body. And if you are an organization that supports pregnant moms, keeping these movement moments in mind will strengthen your work as well. the valuable care and education and resources that you are already offering to moms will actually become much easier for a mom to receive when her body has a moment to settle first. If this video was helpful to you, whether you are a mom listening to this or you are an organization that serves moms, please be sure to subscribe for more practical movement support for moms, for all things mom, motherhood, movement, core, and pelvic floor. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Please share this video with another mom or with another maternal organization. Thank you so much for watching. If you missed the first 2 videos that I did in this series, please be sure to find the playlist in the description. So thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.